All right, guys. Supposedly they're supposed to have a protest in Yucaipa, California. I think it's going to be a bust. These are all the cars. They go all the way down the boulevard. There's an ambulance and a fire truck up here, but so far I don't see anything. They're supposed to gather at the Copper Kettle here in Yucaipa at 6 p.m. and start protesting. But I haven't seen anything yet. I mean, I think it's just hype. Apparently some people from some people had called in threats to the golf course and the police department. But I haven't seen any protesters yet. So, look at these guys looking at me, man. Well, they're staring me down. Yeah, you can walk over there and stand in front of her if you want. I'm not filming her. All right. There are several people gathered right here. I don't know if they're organizing a protest or if they're here to protect Yucaipa's businesses. So, but I don't see any people actually protesting yet. But they're all watching me real close. Like really close, dude. So we'll turn this around so they don't come after me. So I don't know. They're, like I said, if you look down here, you'll see all the cars. Well, it's kind of thinned out up here, but if we walk back down there towards 4th Street, there's nothing but a line of cars all the way down the boulevard. What are they yelling about? So there are a lot of people out here on the streets waiting for something to happen. Nothing has happened at this moment. People are recording the cars coming up. People's got boards out in case they have to board up their businesses. And a lot of the businesses are closing early. Vaughn's closed at 5, from what I heard. I did see a sign at USA Gas that they were closing their gas station at 6 p.m. And normally that gas station stays open until really late at night. Somebody ran out of their shoes, they were running so fast. Were the cops after them? Just do it. All right. So, a lot of horns honking. The fire department and the ambulance were treating a woman, and they were really looking at me, man, like they were about to walk over. I was like, you guys okay? It's just a camera. So, it's nothing. It's not going to hurt nobody. So, but there are a lot of people here tonight. I haven't seen this many people drive through Yucaipa since we had the fest. So, there are a lot of people. There's nothing going on up there. All of it is centered down here around the Copper Kettle. I did take a drive down to Oak Glen, for those who are familiar with this town, and I went past Vaughn's. There was nobody there, no cars, nothing. So I came back up here, and this seems to be where it's all centered at. This seems to be where everybody's at. There are people up here behind me in the businesses back there. watching out for stuff, but I didn't see any protesters. Now, there were a lot of protesters at Flag Hill Park, they said. I think I mentioned that. But that was like over an hour ago. I drove by Flag Hill Park. It is empty. So people are honking, but nobody's protesting. So I think it's more of a parade than a protest. This is the Copper Kettle. It's all boarded up. So they have it all boarded up right now. And all these people here, like I said, I don't know if they're here to protect Yucaipa or to protest. It's a tough one. It's a tough call. So there you go. They're all waiting to make sure that nobody messes with Yucaipa's businesses. So we will see. I'm going to walk back down this way. I'm getting ready to close this video. I'll make another one if something happens. So the young girl that they were treating, she's getting into a car right now. She did not go in the ambulance and everything. She probably just got dehydrated, which is fine. But those guys saw my camera, boy. They were watching me like a hawk. They were like, watch him, turn around. He's got a camera. Look out, man. And normally they're pretty cool, but I don't know. I wasn't going to film her. She wasn't the focus of my story. The focus of the story is a protest that's supposed to happen. But again, I haven't seen anybody here. We'll take a walk down the boulevard. You guys don't have to go with me. I'll video it up if something happens. That's what I plan to do right now. As you saw, there's just people standing out there waving at cars who are honking at them. Nothing going on right now.